Hello, this is Zule from Pomona, California, Zone 10A. Today is August 17, 2021, and today I will be planting this zucchini squash. It's the 8-ball summer zucchini squash. Seeds, I'll be adding 2 of the seeds in each of the Jiffy Pea pellets. So 1, 2, push them in, cover them up, put them in, and cover them up. And that's it. The only thing left is to put my plant label, which is this one. I put today's date, and I'm going to stick it in one of the Jiffy Pea September 1st, 2021, and the 8-ball zucchini is looking good so far, and these 3 were doing absolutely amazing. So I did transplant them to these bigger pots from the Jiffy Pea pellet. Today is September 8th, 2021, and this is what the 8-ball zucchini seedlings are looking like. And here is the 3rd one. The other ones unfortunately died. Today I'm going to actually transplant them. So I thought to bring you guys along while giving you an update. Alright, so I have placed the little 8-ball zucchini seedlings in the pots where I want them planted. I need to dig the hole where my little seedling is going to start its life cycle, and I want that nice and loose so that the roots don't have a problem spreading out. And now let's go get the earthworm castings. And in case you're new to my channel, this is the earthworm castings that I use for my. So let's go ahead and add. I'm just going to add maybe about 2 nice handfuls. And to that, I'm going to add some of this vegetable food fertilizer. I don't have a particular brand, but this is the one I have on hand. It's a 5-10-10. And for this one, since the potting soil, the bag potting soil that I put in already has some fertilizer, I'm not going to be adding a lot, just a bit, just to give it a nice start in its new environment. And mix it in, because you never want your plants to have their roots touching directly the fertilizer. So here's our seedling. It's looking a little bit sad because it's already time to pot. I don't know if the camera is going to capture that, but right here is the root. The root is already starting to show at the bottom. Now, not from every hole, but I can see it's already going to start popping out. So that is my signal that it's time to pot. Ooh, and look at these roots. This is the perfect time to pot your plant. You want the roots to be nice, thick, and healthy, but you don't want it to be wrapped around the bottom. That is no good. But when they're like this is fine, as long as they're not wrapped around the bottom, because that means that they are root bound, and you don't want that. This is a good example of what your root should be looking like. Where is it? Right here. Hopefully you can see that, and you see there is no root bound going on, just very nice healthy roots around this plant. Perfect time to pot. When you're transplanting your seedlings, you want to make sure that you plant them at the same soil depth that they were in the little pot. So it looks to me like here it is. I am right on target for how deep it should be, because you don't want to bury your your plant. You just want it to be in its new home, in its new environment. So you don't want to bury it deep. You want to bury it as deep as it was in the little pot. Okay, I got our mulch, and what I use as mulch is the bedding that I use for the chickens. I buy big bags and I use some of the bedding as mulch for my plants. And the one I get is called Pets Pick. I get it at Walmart, and it's the red cedar bedding. But it's this one. Let me show you. This is what the bedding looks like, and that's what I use as mulch for my plants around the garden. And again, the reason I'm mulching is because it gets really stinking hot here. Even in November, we're very hot here. We're talking about 95 degrees and above still in November, sometimes even in December. But I'm adding the mulch because the mulch helps retain moisture. When you live in a very hot climate, moisture is not your friend. It does not like to stick around. So you want to do everything possible to keep your plant nice and happy and cool during those very hot. All right, so the last thing we're going to do to this pot is going to be to water it in, right? Anytime you transplant any of your little seedlings, you want to make sure that you give them a nice watering. And the reason for that is because you want the soil to settle, and you want the roots to get all that moisture so they don't dry up and they don't go into shock. And they might be wilty the first couple of minutes, but the next day, if everything was done right, which I'm pretty sure you will do, then they should be looking all perked up, nice and happy. All right, YouTube family and friends, so this is what they're looking like. 8-ball zucchini in the new pots. We're pretty warm still. I think today we got to 98. So I'm hoping they like their new pot and that they grow and do really great for me. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Today is September 30th, 2021, and I wanted to show you guys something. Look at what we have already. We have flowers already coming up. We have one over here as well. That's just soil. It's not dirty. It's not sick. I mean, it's soil because I just watered them. And in this one, they are coming up as well. So pretty. All right, I'll keep you posted. Today is October 27th, 2021, and today we will be harvesting this beautiful zucchini. Isn't it so pretty? It's nice and round. It's pretty big. It's pretty heavy. And I think it's ready. I don't think it's going to grow more than that. So let's go ahead and cut it off and see what it looks like off the vine. Let me put my gloves on because this is pretty prickly. Okay guys, I got my pruners ready and I cut some of the leaves around it so that we would have a better view. And now let me see. Where are we gonna cut it from? Hopefully you guys, oh. All right, so here it is. Here it's little neck. Let's go ahead and cut it. Ooh, sorry, I'm moving this around, doing this one-handed. I really did not want to take out the tripod. Oh, okay, look where it was laying on the ground. It's a little white right there, or yellowing. This is the dried up flower. This is where the flower was. My God, it looks so cute. Let me back you up so you can get the full view. Here it is. I am just thrilled to have this. This is so pretty. Good Lord, it's so cute. Because it was on the ground like this, it's a little flat on one side, but I mean, we're not growing it for beauty, right? We're growing it to feed ourselves, and that's exactly what matters. And I hope that you guys enjoyed coming along in the journey of this 8-ball zucchini. And well, guys, that's it from Little Bean's Garden. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and sharing this video with your friends. We will see you on the next one. Take care.